Welcome and good afternoon. Welcome to Rugby A in the beautiful suburbs of Rondebosch. And with me commentating is Henny Warnig. Welkom Henny, is lekker om hier so by ons te hê vandag.
Clint, ja, altyd lekker hier in Rondebosch, een van my gunsteling seunskole om te kom besoek. Fantastiese skool en ek sien uit na 'n lekker kragmeting hier tussen Paarl Boys en Rondebosch.
Well, the table is set. The boys are excited. What a big match we're looking forward to. Boys Eye, the giants of schoolboy rugby, visiting Rondebosch today. Henny, vertel my eens 'n bietjie van daai span.
Yes, Clint, uit die aard van die saak, laas week fantasties gewees in Bloemfontein om daar een oor Grey te kry. En ek dink die manne is besig op 'n opwaartse kurwe. Tot en met Grey het hulle 'n paar proefnemings gemaak. Die forwards het nie tot hulle reg gekom nie. Maar so sien hier as Grey as Rondebosch opdraf. Clint, vertel my net van Rondebosch, 'n redelike jong span laas jaar gewees. Baie van daai manne wat oorgebly het.
Yeah, Captain Robbie Davis leading his troops onto the field for a massive encounter. Yeah, this year the Rondebosch side, lots of experience at the start of the season, but with a couple of injuries to the squad, a few new faces in the team. Ollie de Fawn at number 14 making his debut for Rondebosch today. He came on briefly in last week's match against Belleville and scored a try, so he'll hope to do that again. But yeah, Robbie Davis, extremely experienced. He's the catalyst of the Rondebosch side, and they'll be looking at him to lead with these tactical prowess.
And also, Clint, if I remember correctly, DJ Falconer, also a grade 11 last year.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this battle in the midfield between Divan Ensland and DJ Falconer. Both of them vying for provincial honours as well. So hopefully the ball can get to them so they can show their punching power. But the boys' eye side loaded with some real X-factor. I mean, you just look at that loose trio of Franke Horn, Evan Roos and Vian Fourie. I tell you what, we pay a lot of money to get those guys here.
Ja, hulle het tot hulle reg gekom, veral teen Grey, 'n goeie gebalanseerde los trio. En ons hoop dat die voorspelers veral kan voortbou op laasnaweek. Ons sien ook uit om vir Pierre Pretorius, die nommer 4 slot, terug te sien na besering, sy eerste wedstryd terug in die eerste span.
Robbie Davis with the kick-off. He goes deep into the hands of dangerous Franke Horn.
Horn wat dadelik 'n paar meters maak, uit die kwartgebied kom, Meiburg nou van Heerden. Lang uitgee daar, boer almal. Boys Eye wat kyk of hy hierdie spel vinnig die tempo kan lig. Meiburg van Heerden. Dan die eindste Horn sterke der duivel. Meiburg van Heerden. Lyk of die manne lus is om hierdie bal vinnig lig te gee. Kotse daar in die middelveld. Rondebosch wat die druk opsit, lang aangee daar so na Barnard. En dan uit aan die oorkant van die veld is dit die nuwe vleuel daar so, Sabri Jacobs, wat binne die eerste minuut onder die paal gaan druk. Ja, Rondebosch wat 'n bietjie in die slaap gevang is daar, Clint.
Yeah, Henry, I'm not 100% sure if it's all sleep, but there's some brilliant play. Like you said, Boys Eye came to play, end-to-end stuff here, really good width on the attack, and Franke Horn showing immediately that he's going to have an impact on the game. There was some tigerish defence early on, but Rondebosch will really need to defend with some more width if they are going to stop these boys from running riot.
Ja, is 'n interessante taktiek om sommer van die begin af te hardloop. In die aard van die saak gewerk vir Paarl Boys Eye. En Rondebosch sal kyk of hulle dadelik kan terugslaan.
Yeah, the ideal start, not the ideal start for Rondebosch. They would look to consolidate now, get that ball deep again, maybe put up a better defence line and maybe make sure that they're not chasing too much. So they've got numbers on their feet because we can see Boys Eye keen to get it wide. Davis again. This time a better hanging kick from him. Some early pressure from Ollie de Fawn, but he slips the first tackle.
Eindste Franke Horn. Voorspelers wat nou die bal effe stadig gemaak word, maar hulle lyk of hulle kan vorentoe dryf. Meiburg. Kort aangee daar weer. Meiburg wat omkom van Heerden. Nou Roos in die middelveld. Evan Roos. Maar nie dieselfde bou as Franke Horn. Takir Abrams, Enslin. Meiburg swak aangegee daar agter die rug van Tyd.
Yeah, the ball just too quick at the moment from Boyza, but Rondebosch turns it over. Again, it's going to be Tigerish at the breakdown. Sarli out to be running midfield with McLeod. The fiery redhead takes it up in the midfield. Barnard again. Davis. Bosch also looking for some width. The Fawn being tackled by a squirrel, I think. Barnard again. Looking to hit that middle pod. Lisha, enterprising stuff. Ethan Seymour with a crack. Vian Fourie, always busy, always at that ball, always a nuisance. And he ultimately gets a turnover for Boyza. They'll have to watch that guy at the breakdown. Vian Fourie is renowned for his ability to steal ball.
Ja, en soos julle kan sien, Rondebosch wat gevaarlik agterlyk. Van Davis na Falconer. McLeod Smith, is it the redhead? Is he also a leftover from last year? I sort of think I remember his name.
No.
Ja, as ek reg onthou, die laaste wat ek kommentaar gelewer het, Clint, wat dit effens gereën het op 'n Saterdag was saam met jou laas jaar op Brugstraat.
Ja, hoe lang is hy nou na 'n bietjie reën?
Yes, 'n bietjie reën sal goed.
McLeod Smith, also known as Fanta. I wonder why.
Ja. Meiburg, lang aangegee na van Reenen.
A little mistake in the midfield. Falconer pounces on it, gets a bit of go forward. Barnard looking for the blind. His brother used to play for me, he was a prop forward. Strange to see young Barnard in the number 9 position, but he's doing a good job. Seth Christensen, powerful in the middle as always. But the Boyza defense up to it, and again I think it's that man, no, it's Evan Rus. I don't know how you guys tell the difference between Evan and Franke. They look like twins.
They look exactly the same build, the same style. Yeah, and interesting. Evan also, I think, a natural eighthman. But the combination just works fantastically well. Van Reenen wat die kantlyn opsoek. En dis daai baie bekende boom wat oorhang oor die kantlyn. I know that tree from my days, Clint. You never know when it's out or not out.
No, Henny, that tree cost us a couple of balls on a match day. If we want to slow the ball down, we just kick it into that tree. That's the game
right.
plan, I think.
Voordeel daar vir Paarl Boyza. Die voorspelers wat kyk of hulle kan veld wen, maar Rondebosch wat baie goed doen met die verdediging. Toch, daar breek hulle weg. Dis die einste Franke Hon. Franke Hon wat gaan omhardloop. Verspot maklik. Ja, Clint, dan nou, again, I think they fell asleep there because I think they actually did quite well with that, stopping that maul.
I mean, that was completely against the run and play. I was just about to say, looks like Rondebosch have settled down now after that early try that Boyza scored, but as easy as pie, they sneak to the middle, and Franke Horn just shows his brilliance as a number 8, as a rugby player, and rounds off nicely for Boyza.
Ja, Clint, terwyl ons wag vir die skop, wil ek ook net praat van Evan Roos. Ek verneem sy oupa Koos Roos kyk vanuit Nederland. Hy en 'n paar vriende. Koos, ons hoop ook jy geniet die wedstryd saam met ons. Abner wat kyk of hy die 2 punte kan byvoeg en hy maak so. Nie 'n goeie dag beleef met die skopvoet laas Saterdag teen Grey nie. Maar sover loop dinge vir hom reg. Die telling wat opskuif na 15 punte vir Paarl Boyza teenoor die 0 van Rondebosch.
Okay, that ball's gone missing. I think they should look in that tree.
Ja, is 'n fantastiese veld hierso by Rondebosch. Alles nie op die skerm op die oomblik nie, maar daar is die oud studente Unie and the Heritage Center on the opposite corner of the field. Brand new building. I visited there a couple of times. For the oud studente, the Rondebosch old boys, get involved. Contact old Andre Ross, who's in charge of your old boys union. It's a very strong union and something to be proud of.
Davis. This kick even better. Nice high hang, but they're kicking it on the danger man Franke again. They must stop doing that. McLarley pushes them in. But I think he's got a little bit of injury to himself. Zakasali pushing through. This is an opportunity, but Abner doing well.
Abrams wat wegbreek en buitentoe breek. Abrams het vir tyd in sy binnekant. 'n Skoppie na die oorkant, agterna gesit deur Enslin. Enslin in die middelveld. En die 3 word toegeken. Onder die pale.
Taki Agram is such a danger man for Boys Eye. He played for me last year in the Western Province Academy side. And what an exhilarating run over the ball. Brilliant in the air, but there he just shows off. He's got those little touches as well to put the ball in behind.
Ja, natuurlijk Abrams wat natuurlijke vleuel is, linkervleuel gespeel, maar hy het ontpop in 'n fantastiese heel agter. Hy is net 'n ongelooflike aanvalswapen daar van nummer 15 af.
Well, the Western Province side is going to be blessed to have 2 fullbacks with the quality of Takir and Miller Du Plessis in the last line of defense.
Van Renen wat die 2 punte byvoeg. Ja, vir die wat nou net inskakel, die telling is nie 100% 'n weerspieëling van die wedstryd nie. Ek dink Paarl Boys hy 'n paar gate geslaan wat nie regtig daar was nie. En Rondebosch wat dadelik sal moet terugslaan as hulle sê wil hê in hierdie wedstryd.
And that's not what Robbie Davis wanted. They need to settle down, they need to calm down, they need to get their hands on the ball. They showed initially what they can do when they have ball in hand. The trick is not to give this powerful, dangerous Boys Eye side any ball, but they've been having the ball at will.
Ek dink ook van die afskop af het Franco Horn, ek dink nie minder nie as 3 afskoppe reeds was onder die bal en dadelik 'n aanval geloods. Ek dink dit het 'n bietjie die senuwees laat knaag by Davies daar, wat eintlik baie goeie inskoppe gehad het sover.
No, but Alicia, if you've got to change things up a bit. I think maybe they were kicking at 2 now, maybe kick at 6, the other side of the field. But keep it away from Franke, keep it away from Evan Roos. Rondebosch just needs to settle now, need to get their hands on the ball. Otherwise it could become a long afternoon.
En ek dink hulle moet dit 'n bietjie tighter maak. Ek weet hulle is miskien wil dit wegspeel van die voorspelers af, maar ek dink dit is waar hulle Boys Eye onkant kan vat. En hulle sal dit 'n bietjie tighter moet maak. As hierdie wedstryd los raak, kan dit 'n lang agtermiddag raak. Meiburg wat gaan voer daar, vinnige bal. Hoorn wat agter optel en dan die skerp beweging met Milan. Nou die voorspelers wat bykom. Lyk daarna aanslaan.
No, accidental crossing ruled by Nathan, who's officiating the match today.
Miskien terwyl ons wag en van die ander wedstryde, die onder 19B's het 'n bietjie weggehardloop. Paarl Boys wat wen daar 77 punte teenoor 0. Die onder 16A's wat wen 48 punte teenoor 12. Die onder 15A's lyk daarna 33-7 en die onder 14's Clint, I think it was also 30 something.
Yeah, there's 35. I think 35-0. But also not. I was there, having being the coach of that side, and I was really proud of my young men. They fronted up nicely, showed a lot of fight. But against a quality Boys Eye side on the 14 side, and played some really good rugby in that second half. But there's just too much power and just too much speed. One little mistake, or you just leave one little hole too wide open, and they're gone. So credit to the Boys Eye side for finishing off those tries.
Nou aanvallende lyn staan en dis waar Boys Eye laas naweek teen Grey gewys het hulle baie gevaarlik is. Dis die einste Pierre Pretorius wat nie daai bal kan bemeester nie.
Yeah, Cal Smith showing his worth in the front of the line out. Beautiful steal and penalty to Rondebosch.
Yeah, it's interesting, Clint. The line-outs at schoolboy rugby, that proves to be your attacking weapon. It is crucially important that you at least secure your own ball.
And kicking your ball out on penalties are just as vital. Boys Eye with another opportunity to hit back. Mchlali causing a nuisance in that ruck.
Meiburg, dan uit daar na die groot voorryman, Joshua de Pre. Meiburg van Renen, dan in die middelveld geslaan is Kotse. Meiburg van Renen. Lang aangee daar aan die oorkant van die veld. Kan nie lekker sien wie dit is daar nie. Voorspelers wat nou bykom. Maar Rondebosch wat die bal lekker stadig maak. Meiburg van Renen. Like nou, is it on?
Seth Christensen with a great hit. There was obviously a little Franke breaks away.
Vinnig gevat die Franke Takir Abrams. Steeds Takir Abrams. Roos wat hom help. Nou opgetel deur Wian Fourie. Sterk mannetjie. Nie maklik om grond toe te bring nie. Meiburg. Kotse. Kotse wat binne toe breek. Meiburg van Renen. Van Renen wat vasstap binne toe breek. Nou is daar iemand op sy skouer wat net nie kan deurkom nie. Meiburg op sy knieë daar. Rondebosch wat die druk goed ophou daar by die losgemaal. Toch kom hy uit hier in die kant van Franke Hoorn. Franke Hoorn steeds op sy voete. Franke Hoorn ook 'n moeilike man om grond toe te bring. Nou sit Barnard. En die groot manne daar in die middelveld, Emie Strauss. Meiburg, Van Roos. Meiburg. Ook 'n woelige skramskakel. En dis waar Paarl boys daai goeie geduld wys. Abner van Rooyen. Lang aangee hier na die groot manne Joshua de Pre word bal en al gevang.
Yeah, Zakasali with a great hit to snuff out that opportunity, but boys are applying the pressure through multiple phases, just showing their class. But
Also
it's true. Franke runs like a little snake.
Yes.
Very difficult to bring down. Slippery runner.
He's like Peter Rousseau. He looks slow, but he's extremely fast, especially off the mark.
And he's got the hips.
He's got the hips, ja. Weer eens aanvallende lyn staan. Belangrik om hierdie balle te wen. Mooi hoog gerank daar deur Franke Hoorn. En nou probeer hulle die dryfmaalbeweging aan die gang sit. Lyk tog of Rondebosch baie goed doen daar met die verdediging.
Ja,
wat stadig gemaak word en 100% bal opgehou, afgeneem.
Ja,
as I say, Clint, important to win your own line out.
No, a great opportunity for boys once again, and you said they did so well against Grey last week. Coach Mark Lindenberg will be very happy with that. I know that he would have spent a lot of time on contesting line-out, sorting out the tactics and those sort of things. And Cal Smith did very well in that first line-out, and now they've got their ball back, which is hopefully they can clear. Now there's a slight breeze picking up, sort of blowing from right to left across the field into the left-hand corner here down at the scoreboard, which makes kicking for touch very difficult on that far side. But there seems to be a nice opportunity on that blind with one defender. Let's see if Robbie Davis can pick that up.
Het sal interessant wees wat Rondebosch gaan doen om hier uit hulle kwartgebied te kom.
They've got to win their scrum first. Good scrum. Cal Smith with the pickup. Gets the needed go forward. Barnard. Hugo Munau back in the pocket. And not quite where he wanted to kick that one, but it's out.
Weer eens aanvallende lyn staan. Barnard, Wilhelm Barnard, die haker van Paarl Boys, is natuurlik my man of the match teen Grey. Kyk of hy sy springers kan vind.
Rondebosch under pressure. Again, another great contest, this time by Fanta. This is Johan Strauss bursting away. Strong man to contend with. Sabi playing scrum off. Robbie, Zakasali. Some nice width by Ethan Seymour. He puts it on the foot. I don't think that was the right option. Rondebosch will have to hold on to that ball. Nice breakaway by the boys after a great line-out steal. And I just saw Coach Lindenberg losing one of his hairs right there.
Ja, weer eens Paarl Boys wat sukkel, alle krediete aan Rondebosch wat die druk opsit in die lyn staan, hè. Veral op Boys se bal. Agtergegooi nou reg oor
There we go.
weer eens.
The line-out is in the head of the boys' eye now. That's a real opportunity for Rondebosch. They've got to take it to them in the line-out department. Bosch with the ball now. Strauss looking for support. Referee Nathan has got his arm out. Bosch will need to hold into this ball now and apply some pressure. Hugo Munar pushes it to Sali. Sali with some width on it again to Seymour. Coming in nicely. Beautiful run by the young man. He gets flung out of touch. And that comes to nothing. Boys Eye with a quick throw.
Klein Meiberg. Het in die middelveld. Goed verdedig daar. Is dit deur Fanta?
That's Fanta.
Abner van Renen. Aan die groot slot Pretorius. Wat weer sy terugkeer maak na 'n besering. Aangeslaan hier in die middelveld. Waar is die ondersteuning nou? Meiberg wat bykom. Is 'n bietjie los van Paarl boys hy. As hulle hierdie wedstryd wil speel, gaan Rondebosch vir hulle ore aansit. Hulle sal bietjie die struktuur moet terugbring. Meiberg van Renen. Nou die groot manne hier in die agterlyn. M.J. Strauss van Renen. Takir Abrams. Hy gaan hom nie daar stop nie. Takir Abrams wat vir spot maklik omhardloop.
As a boss supporter, that hurts, but it's beautiful.
Ja, it's good
Really,
to watch.
really classy running by Taki. We said earlier on that he can exploit holes, and Rondebosch will have to make sure they look after and cover those wider channels because he is electric.
Pragtige 3 dae. Telling wat nou opskuif na 26-0. Terwyl ons wag vir die skop, wil ek net 'n paar manne wat op die lug is wat vir ons kyk, welkom heet. Ja, my groot vriend en oud student Outin Rabie daar uit Struisbaai. Ek weet van Renen Steeningkamp uit Bloemfontein. Daar is self 'n JB Gilome, ek dink in die Filippines. Ek weet het lyk my Meiberg skramskakel wat effe seer gekry het, lyk of hy van die veld afkom. Wag net Abner van Renen hierdie skop voltooi. Daar is nie 'n goeie skop nie. Daai lyk soos die grey gogga wat teruggekom het.
It looks like me on the first tee at Rondebosch Golf Course, that slight shank.
Slight shank. Dan ook natuurlik Anton Smats. Hy is 'n oud eerstespanspeler hier van Rondebosch. Hy is daar in Robertson area. Anton ook welkom aan jou. As jy die verte uitkyk, geniet die wedstryd saam met ons, vir al die oud studente van beide skole en ondersteuners. Skole rugby. Daar's maar net niks soos dit nie, Clint, op 'n Saterdag.
Hugo Munar with the restart. This ball just creeping over. It's either very well judged or, opportunity for Rondebosch. Well, it's an absolute stunning day down in Rondebosch. Beautiful conditions for rugby. Slight breeze, not too hot. And the guys are producing some nice rugby.
Clint, this wind, where do you see where it's coming? It is right to left, is it?
There we go. Ball one, Barnard. Hugo Munar. Flings it out wide. Ollie the Fawn. Robbie Davis. Old Twinkle Toes Davis finds a hole. There we go. Ball coming quickly. Hugo Munar distributes. Big Braden up in the midfield. Boys Eye defense very organized at the moment. Strassi looking for a hole. Just really going sideways at the moment. No real penetration. Cal Smith steps nicely on the side. He gets the offload away. Zach Sali with a nice carry. Barnard. Hugo Munar. Robert Davis. Opportunity. Zakasali. Really good passage of the play. Nice opportunity for Rondebosch. A slight forward. Most of the players on the field saying it was flat.
I would have
referee
let that
Nathan
one go. That was just flat enough for me. And a fantastic passage of play from Rondebosch.
So Bosch showing that if they can hold onto the ball, they can exploit some holes. But we need more of that.
Ek wil graag vir Falconer met 'n bietjie spasie sien. Weet dis 'n gevaarlike speler daai buitesenter van Rondebosch nommer 13, DJ Falconer. Klink soos 'n karakter uit 'n Wilbur Smith boek.
Yeah, he is quite a character. Donald J. Falconer. Really elusive on the run, and he punches hard. So yeah, look for him to get involved pretty soon. Zakasali playing a really nice game in the midfield. He normally plays a little bit wider, but with Van der Bel Blake out with a broken ankle, Sali's shifted to the inside.
Ja, het lyk vir my Meiburg wat dan wel die veld verlaat het. Hy word vervang deur nommer 21 JG de Bruin.
Subby, Rondebosch Leinert going this way, going that way, and the pressure is now on.
Ja, daar is die Terrible Twins, Hoorn na Roos, JG de Bruin, Van Reenen, Milan, hy word bygestaan deur Enslin. Enslin gaan self, Enslin nou aan die buitekant, klop daar vir, nee, Davies wat goed doen om hom grond toe te bring.
Yeah, credit to Maglali also working back hard.
Ja, en as Takir Abrams wat insny en gemaklik oorval. Hy het net 'n oog vir 'n gaping, hierdie Takir Abrams. En ek moet ook krediet gee daaraan van Reenen wat hom opgetel het.
Wie is dit wat so mooi gehardloop het aan die buitekant nou? Is dit Leroux, Milan? Oh, wat is dit?
Ek dink dit was Enslin.
Enslin geweest.
Ja.
Enslin met 'n baie mooi breek aan die buitekant daarso.
Die van Enslin se ma wat hier reg voor ons sit. Sy's vandag besonder stil. Hy sê nie 'n woord nie.
Ja, die Bosch boykies wat nou begin sing. Starting to get behind their boys. They will need to muster up some courage now from this kickoff. Make sure that they get a lot of pressure on the boys' guys. They've been letting them off too easily. They show when they've got ball in hand, they're quite dangerous.
Ja, Van Reenen wat baie beter skop vandag as laas Saterdag. Seker 'n bietjie tyd op die oefenveld spandeer. Die telling dan nou 34 punte teenoor 0 van Rondebosch. En ja, baie jammer, Rondebosch het 'n paar geleenthede gehad. Ek dink net so 5 minute gelede vorentoe aangegee beslissing deur die skeieregter. Hier waar ek in Klint sit, het ons gedink is redelik flat.
Baie dankie Henny. Hugo Minnar again to restart proceedings here. Great ball. High hanging. Brilliant take by
Kotse. Is dit hy Hoorn wat vorentoe dryf, de Bruin. Ooh. Kyk na 'n kaart. Geel kaart daar vir een van die Rondebosch spelers. Ja, dis jammer. Van Reenen wat die boom gaan opsoek.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how much influence that had on the game. You know, to lose a player now for 10 minutes, it's not great for Rondebosch. Falconer now with a run. Being met with force. Barnard at 10. It's all a little bit pedestrian at the moment. The ball in behind. Hugo. Strassi looking for a hole. And a penalty to Rondebosch. Boys are not releasing. An opportunity for Rondebosch to kick it deep into the territory of Boys are now and apply that pressure that we've been asking for. Hugo Minnar finding touch 5 meters outside the 22 of Boys Eye. Let's hope the line can work now. Al twee lyne staan sukkel 'n bietjie op hierdie stadium.
Ja, en ek weet nie hoekom nie, want dis dieselfde ook in Boys Eye se kant. Pierre Pretorius kom natuurlik in na 'n lang besering. Alberts wat sy verstandtande laat uithaal het vandag, so hy kan ongelukkig nie speel nie die gewone slot, maar Pretorius wat eerste keuse slot is, maar wat 'n lang besering gehad het wat nou terugkom.
Lots of pressure on that lineup, but Bosch gets it. Flung out widely again by Munar. Davis spotting a small hole, but it closes up very quickly. Falconer comes and adds his weight. Barnard, quick service to Cal Smith. Not making too much ground at the moment. Nice flat defense by Boisai. Zakasali again. Strong on the carry. Barnard. Here comes Fanta. Boisai defense really resolute. Not giving it an inch. And the ball just a little bit slow. I think Rondebosch must not keep going with this these long wide passes. They're throwing it wildly.
Ja, miskien 'n bietjie deur die hande vat. Ek dink hulle is 'n bietjie angstig om die bal te vinnig, miskien 'n bietjie meer geduld aan die dag lê. Hy lyk my is nou nog 'n besering.
Dit lyk soos E van Roos.
Of Willem, nee, ek sien vir E van Roos. Ek dink dis Willem Barnard die haker. Ja, hy word vervang deur Cullen van der Merwe. Terwyl ons wag, dan net 'n paar ander oud studente. Nico, daai die Weskus, hy sê hy gaan 'n lekker snoekie braai. En terwyl hy die ek dink die snoek loop daar in die Weskus, geniet dit Nico. Dankie dat jy saam met ons kyk. En dan Fanie Lombard. Fanie Lombard kyk uit Vryburg. Geniet die wedstryd daar saam met ons ook Fanie. Ja, vir die vele wat nou net inskakel, is 'n pragtige dag hier in Rondebosch. Is ideale dag vir skole rugby. Daar's ook 'n paar ander lekker wedstryde wat Skoolsport live vir ons bring. Vandag speel Paarl Gimnasium teen Oakdale wat julle ook lewendig kan kyk, en dan is dit Grey College van Bloemfontein wat teen Selborne speel. Hulle speel daar in Oos-London. Dis ook 'n wedstryd. Dink hy kom 1 uur ook regstreeks vanaf Skoolsport live.
Okay, Rondebosch scrum. Barnard to feed. Ball out to Hugo Munar. Sali with the loop around. Another wild pass by Munar. And just giving the ball back to Boisai. That's been the tail of this first half at the moment. 5 minutes to play. But Rondebosch giving the ball away far too easily to the dangerous Boisai team.
Yeah, they should take it through the hands, Clint. I don't know why they skip these skip passes. It does nothing.
Next time we kick off 6.
Take it through the hands. They have the players at the back.
On the next kick-off.
Boisai nou hierdie aanvallende lyn staan. Cullen van der Merwe wat weer eens reg oor sy lyn staan gooi. Tikskoppie deur Wian Fourie. As dit van Roos teen die kantlyn af. Gevaarlike speler hierdie.
Ja, die
van Roos, oupa Koos wat kyk daar uit Nederland uit, kan trots voel op sy kleinseun. En dan is dit Emie Strauss daar in die middelveld. J.G. de Bruin, lang aangee daar na Milan, wat binne toe speel na Enslin. Vat 2 manne om hom grond toe te bring, J.G. de Bruin. Dis hier die groot manne in die middelveld. Bietjie morsig.
There we go. Seth Christensen breaks away with it. Again, another strong carry by Seth. Barnard into the blind. Davis looking for some kick space. No advantage. But the terrible twins of Boisai combining nicely again here on the blind in front of the main stand to get some nice meters for Boisai. They are dangerous together.
Yeah,
wow.
Can I just clarify, when we say terrible, we say that in a good sense of the word, huh, Clint?
When I say it, I mean it in the bad sense of the word.
In the bad sense.
For us, it's terrible.
It's terrible. Yeah, 2 great players, Roos en Horn. Een van Roos natuurlijk graad 11, so hy's volgende jaar kan hy tot sy reg kom.
But what is nice about those boys are they're big, strong, fast boys, but they've got beautiful skill as well. They know when to pass, they know when to carry. And Franke, also a very educated boot. I've seen him chip and chase a couple in my time. And so he's a real X factor for Boisai.
Any reason why Davis, is he still playing fly-off, or I see he moves out to the...
Yeah, the coaches play him on the tack. Sometimes at fly-off. He sometimes defend at fullback. He's actually, in my opinion, a really good number 9, but we have to sort of move guys around sometimes when injuries hit us. And little Barnard has done so well for us. So, he's playing at 9. He's playing very well at the moment. So, Robbie doing a good job for us at 10. So, yeah, it's a little bit of everywhere,
What did he play last year? 9 or 10?
Yeah, he played mostly 9.
Mostly 9.
Yeah, his preferred position is number 9. And there's Zach Sali. He's a preferred loose forward. Does very well at the loose forward, but he helps out at centre and does a really good job. A real abrasive midfielder.
Netjies 'n skop. Tyd wat agterna sit, ook Malan wat daarby kom.
I almost thought he scored that one.
I also thought that.
I almost thought he scored it.
Maybe just a little knock on there we couldn't see. Maar nietemin strafskop vir Paarl boys hy. Wat sekerlik die kantlyn gaan opsoek, maar dan die voorspelers sal hulle kant moet bring. Want op hierdie stadium Bosch doen iets reg in die lyn staan.
Well, if Rondebosch can now really just fight for the next minute and 20 seconds and keep boys from not scoring, I think the coach will be happy with to go into the change room, regroup and come out with the adjusted plan.
Van der Merwe lang aangee, gelukkig raak gevat agter. En dan is dit die nommer 1 MJ Strauss wat vorentoe beer. JG de Bruin van Renen. Tyd wat daar in die middelveld slaan. De Bruin, bal wat nou stadig gemaak word. Takir Abrams lang aangee daarna Jacobs in die oorkant van die veld. Jacobs wat 'n paar darteldraaie maak daar, maar die kantlyn wat wen.
And Rondebosch now playing quickly. Yeah, he's a real danger, that speedster on the outside there, Sabri Jacobs. I would like to see the ball. Well, I would like to see him get that ball a couple more times on attack. He's showed some real speed. Vital for Rondebosch to now win this ball and clear their line. Sabi. I'm not 100% sure. That's the bounce ball, always a really good option. Seth Christians making meters up the field. Now it goes out. Long ball again. Robbie breaks loose a little bit. He just needs his support. Somebody to play off his shoulder. Fanta coming same side. Hugo Muna with a bit of a hip, hop, skip and a jump. Guys being held up at the moment. They got a release now. The boys guys have got a release. Apparently not. And there we go. Half time arrived in the nick of time for Bosch. They managed to keep the boys guys out, who were heavily on the attack in the last 5 minutes, and well, they'll take some victory in that. But at the moment, it's only one-way traffic from Boisai, 33-0 as things stand. Coach Mark Lindenberg will have to talk to his charges, just say, guys, this year, let's get our hands on the ball, let's apply some pressure. When we do that, we actually look quite dangerous.
Ja, ek dink Rondebosch doen baie goed in die lynstaande. Die scrums is 'n 50-50. Is op die losbal waar ek dink boys baie goed doen. Hulle doen baie goed van die afskoppe af. Is ook 'n area waar hulle gesukkel het in die begin van die seisoen. Vandag besonder goed van die afskoppe af en ek weet nie of hulle so goed doen en of Bosch hulle net geleentheid gee nie deur aan mekaar op Franke Hond te skop nie. Ek soek 'n bietjie innovering daar. Hulle kan dalk miskien na die ander kant toe skop. Probeer iets.
Yeah, most of those kickoffs, no real pressure on the likes of Franke. I would like to see the guys kick a little bit more contestables and then really apply some pressure. Maybe looking for something different, That last line out, the throw over the top, the bounce ball, something like that. Maybe we can do that on the kickoff. But Rondebosch will need to find a way to get their hands on the ball more often. And then they've also just got to stop throwing those wild passes into the wider channels. They've got the numbers, just put it through the hands like you said. And then they play from there.
En ook op die losbal by die breakdown dink ek is dit alles op die oomblik boys daai. So dit Rondebosch maak dit vir hulle self moeilik deur die lang aangee want die Wian Fouries van die wêreld hy is maar daar soos 'n aasvoël. So hulle moet hom bietjie korter aangee dink ek, bietjie nader korter aangee en nader aan die voorspelers speel. Kry vir Davies en bring ook vir Falconer in spel. Ek sal hom graag wil sien. En Sali, hulle lyk gevaarlik as hulle bal in hand het.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think Rondebosch will definitely need to be a lot more direct, earn the right to go wide. At the moment, it's a little bit sideways, and not really making any meters through the boys' eye defense. And with the ball coming slow, with the likes of Vian and those guys really slowing the ball down, it makes it very difficult for the Bosch guys to do anything at this stage. But I'm looking forward to the second half. Both coaches talking to their charges, and let's see which team comes out and applies what the coach said.
Ja, ook dalk net 'n geleentheid vir Paarl Boys om van hulle tweede span spelers 'n geleentheid te gee en 'n bietjie te werk aan die diepte en kombinasies. En dis maar die ding, is 'n lang seisoen. 'n Besering kan jou enige tyd tref en dan moet die volgende man reg wees om in te skuif.
Yeah, well, if I look at that second team score on the board, I don't think there's a problem with the depth at the moment. Boys Eye up to team number H, or team H, they're pretty decent. So yeah, the Boys Eye second team really routing the Bosch second team. So it'd be good for those guys to get into the first team fold, get onto the first team field and actually play, because it is a different experience, there's a different pressure, and this may be now a good time for those guys to be blooded.
Ja, en ook Shaun Erasmus natuurlik, die afrigter saam met Elmo Wolfaart van Paarl Boys. Hulle het 'n kultuur gevestig van daar's nie 'n eerste en 'n tweede span nie, dis alles een groot span. En ek dink dit is 'n fantastiese gebaar. Die tweede span spelers, veral in Paarl Boys, jy weet hulle klop my elke Saterdag in die deur, en dit is fantasties as daai ouens ook 'n slag 'n geleentheid kry om daarom net te voel hoe dit voel om vir die eerste span te speel.
Also just a shout out to some of the Rondebosch old boys walking around Rugby A at the moment. I saw Poodle Robinson, who played for Rondebosch last year, strutting some beautiful long locks at the moment. Brett Paulser and Ansio sitting in the stand supporting the boys. They will be hoping for a much better second half performance from the Bosch boys. So yeah, to all those old boys sitting far overseas, guys, know you'd long to be here.
Yeah, also just heard from Phil Kelly and Miles Wilding. They're watching from the East Coast in the US. Guys, obviously you're only having a cup of tea together, as I know you guys, Miles. Only one sugar in the tea, huh? Ja, dus ek kan net nie genoeg stres nie. Weer eens 'n pragtige dag. Ek weet in die Weskaap kort ons reën baie dringend. Maar dit sal lekker wees as dit reën 6 dae van die week, maar dan Saterdag as dit so kan lyk, Clint, is ek 'n gelukkige man. Any other big games in Sachs and Bishops and those guys? Who are they playing this today, you know? Soveel skole rugby, ons is bederf met al hierdie rugby wat ons te sien kry, en begin my ook die geleentheid om vir School Sport Live baie dankie te sê vir die fantastiese werk wat hulle doen. Soos ek het gesê, saai hulle vandag uit Paarl Gymnasium teen Oakdale, as ook Grey College van Bloemfontein wat speel teen Selborne.
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic initiative. I mean, to take the game, the schoolboy game, live to so many old boys all around the world. They're just producing a magical product at the moment. And what a pleasure when the table is set like this. You've got two top schools going at it and playing the game the way it should be played. I mean, it's a little bit one-sided at the moment. Rondebosch had the opportunities, but it's still schoolboy rugby. It's still a beautiful afternoon, and doesn't get much better than this.
Ja, sien uit na 'n lekker tweede helfte. Alles om nou voor te speel van Rondebosch se kant af. Hulle kan ook 'n paar dinge nou beproef. Ek sien ek kry nou net hier 'n teksboodskap van die president van HIS 150, meneer Dani Malan, wat sê hy skakel ook in. Dani, geniet ook hierdie wedstryd saam met ons, en ook dankie vir al die goeie werk wat jy vir die alma mater doen. Yes, Clint, if you were the coach, what would you say to Rondebosch now?
I would say the next 10 minutes are going to be crucial. Boys will come out firing. They would want to set the tone for the second half, pretty much like they did in the first half. So we're going to have to get the ball. Hold on to that ball. Don't fling wild passes out. Just earn the right to go wide. I want to be more direct. Keep the targets closer to the forwards. And then when we go wide, we hold on to it. But we don't want to be kicking silly little chip kicks. We don't want to be flinging wild passes. The yellow card has still got about 5 minutes or 4 minutes to go. So we need to really make sure we make full use of this next 4 minutes and control the game. And
Ja, ek wil graag vir Falconer in spasie sien.
Barnard cleans up. A little bit of a voer kick by Abner van Reenen. But it manages to get the Bosch boys under pressure right away.
Ja, baie goed gedoen. Deur daai bal af te neem. Maar ongelukkig aangeslaan.
Well, I can tell you one thing. The coach wouldn't want that. He would have said to the guys this year, let's take that kickoff, let's put a good name on it, let's carry it, let's clear our lines, let's exit properly. Now we are still in our 22, exactly where we not want to be.
Clint, what is the English for voer?
Yeah, that's a good question. It will come to me. It will come to me.
Think about that one.
Under pressure immediately, free kick 2.
Vinnig getik daar deur Fourie wat daar momenteel. En dan is dit Franco Hon op die skouer van Wian Fourie wat die vinnige tikskoppie neem en wat onder die paal gaan druk.
Well, I can tell you what Sean Erasmus said to his charges. He said, let's speed up this game, let's pick up the tempo. And that's exactly what they did there. Beautiful tap and go by Wian, and Franco Horn just reading it so beautifully and running off the shoulder. We were asking earlier for some of the Bosch attack, needing somebody on that shoulder, on Robbie Davis's shoulder. Somebody needs to play through the shoulder. And that's exactly what the Boys Eye guys did very beautifully there.
Abner van Reenen wat ook geen fout maak met daai skop nie.
Yeah, Abner getting some good kicking practice today. Nice for the confidence.
Ja, and Luckland, he was actually the fullback. And because we lost 2 of our fly-offs, the first choice fly-off, Buta Chamberlain, we lost at St. John's with a knee. And he's a makeshift fly-off, but geez, did he put a spark in our backline.
No, he's doing an exceptional job, distributing nicely, exploiting some kick space in behind, and obviously just kicking so beautifully. There we go. It was the different kickoff, but not quite how Hugo Minnar saw it develop in his own mind. Quick ball for Boys Eye again.
Enslin wat nou in die buite gaping weer slaan. Jeugd de Brein. Lang aangee daar na Kotse in die middelveld. Kotse klein slot, maar speel 'n sterk wedstryd. Abner van Reenen wat 'n gaping slaan, kan nie sy hande loskry daar nie. Nou soek hulle vinnige bal. Jeugd de Brein. Lang aangee daar na Franco Horn. En dan in die, dis die groot man, is dit M.J. Strauss. Jeugd de Brein. Takir Abrams, tikskoppie. Davis wat gaan, en daar hop hy verkeerd. Dis die einste Kotse. Cornel Kotse. Yeah, as you said, Takir Abrams, he's got all the tools. He can kick, he can chip, he can charge. Ja, Cornel Kotse, eintlik 'n flank, ook maar 'n slot gemaak as gevolg van beserings. Maar het hy my nou al beïndruk.
Well, there's some real nice handling in the midfield by Strauss and Dupree, your front rankers, which always helps. You know, they're not just those one-off runners, they're actually playing the little plus on the pop, getting some nice momentum for Boys Eye. And then, as you know, playing rugby in the front foot is nice and easy.
Ja nee, as jy vorentoe hardloop en veral ook vir 'n voorspeler, dis hoekom jy as jy forward momentum bring your tight five into play, and then you become dangerous. If they have to run backwards, it's a tough day at the office.
But a terrible start for Rondebosch in the second half. Exactly what we didn't want. The kickoff not quite ideal. Lerumalan running onto that ball easily, getting the go forward, and when the ball is quick, Boys Eye, they are just too dangerous. Minnar again. Another voer. I still haven't worked out that word, but I mean, it's not ideal.
That's Franco Horn. Bygestaan deur Roos, J.G. de Bruin, Vian Fourie,
Great slip catch by
Takir
Fourie.
Abrams met 'n steekskoppie.
Carl Smith with a nice run. A little bit sideways, but he shows a little bit of toe. Barnard needs to clear quickly. It's a little bit static at the moment. Seth Christensen trying to muster up some go forward. Boys out the fence, quite flat. Fanta being met with some resistance. Bosch lost 5 meters in the process. Barnard again.
Fourie.
Fourie, there we go. We've spoken about him. Real danger. I know he's a brilliant flanker. He played for me in the Western Province Academy side at hooker as well. Just because of that ability, was the Natal hooker for not too long ago, Bismarck du Plessis. In that wider channels they're picking up, they're stealing, an extra loose forward. But he's playing another amazing game today.
Ja, Vian Fourie natuurlijk 'n stoeier. En ek dink vir die afgelope 10 jaar in sy gewigsklas die SA kampioen. So sterk mannetjie daai.
'n sterke terduivel.
Sterke terduivel, ja. Saam met die what do you call them, the ugly twins. Terrible twins.
Terrible. The scrum taking place on a 10-meter line in Bosch territory. I think Rondebosch back to full complement now.
Daar's nog baie tyd wat oorbly, ten minste 28 minute in hierdie helfte. Boys wat voorloop is 47 punte teenoor 0.
Yeah, this could either be a very long 28 minutes or it could be an enjoyable 28 minutes. And Rondebosch actually have the key to decide. If they play rugby for the next 28 minutes, it could be quite a lekker afternoon for them. But if they give the ball to Boisai, it's going to be a long 28 minutes. A powerful scrum by Boisai. Boisai really turning on the taps at the moment. Zakasali, he will always carry strong. Some real pressure at the breakdown again by Vian. Robbie back in the familiar 10 channel. Cal Smith short off him. The ball just that second to slow every time. Barnard, here's some opportunity here. Big bus line by Subaya. Loose ball again, flung around. Exactly what the coach didn't want.
Nou is dit Hoorn wat wegbreek. J.G. de Bruin steelkant. Lyk na tyd aan die oorkant van die veld. De Bruin, Pretorius, Hoorn. Fanta is op Hoorn se rug. J.G. de Bruin, Abner van Reen en lang aangeen na Takir Abrams. Abrams wat daar dartel loopie maak. Net nie iemand wat op sy skouer kan deurkom. J.G. de Bruin, Franco Hoorn, Enslin.
Great hit by Mchlali. Telling tackle, 5 meters from the line.
Rondebosch wat nou hulle keer moet ken. Franco Hoorn, steelkant. Nou soek hulle vinnige bal. Vian Fourie wat homself gaan vat. Probeer vorentoe dryf. Rondebosch wat goed doen.
Fantastic defense at the moment from the Bosch boys.
J.G. de Bruin wat self gaan. Daar is nou ruimte om hom vinnig wyd te stuur. Rondebosch wat goed doen. Het hulle hom afgeneem. Hulle het hom afgeneem. Davis wat skop.
And a great clearance from Robbie Davis. A great fight. There's still a bit of a scuffle in the background. Guys just getting to know each other a little bit better.
Dat is onnodig.
Ja, die wedstryd wat in baie goeie gees gespeel word. Dan dink ek is maar net 'n bietjie die meere wat so 'n bietjie vlamlip was, maar weer eens baie goeie verdediging by die Rondebosch seuns. 5 meter van die doellyn af. Boys wat baie druk toegepas het op die manne daar en hierdie lyn staan net buitekant die kwartgebied van Rondebosch. Wian Fourie wat die veld verlaat.
Ek sien Wian Fourie is af. Ek weet nie of dit tydelik is nie. Abner van Renen wat daar dartel loopie maak in die middelveld. Vinnige bal te Brein. Malan. Want binne toe gee na Enslan. Dan is dit Kotse.
How do you stop a tsunami?
No,
You don't have much choice.
Dit is Kotse. Ja, Cornel Kotse. Ook onderhoofseun van die skool. Dus ek sê die nommer 4 slot wat eintlik 'n flank is, maar wat 'n fantastiese wedstryd speel. Gee vir jou net nog opsies. Is so vinnig soos 'n flank. Hardloop die veld vol. Nie die langste slot nie, maar wat 'n lekker speler.
Weet nie wat is waar's Postumus? Is hy ook nie ergens so Postumus ook 'n flank van Boysay. Ek het hom nou die dag sien rondhardloop, groot indruk gemaak op my.
Nee, die diepte natuurlik by Boysay iets waarmee die skool baie bevoorreg is. Daar is vir elke posisie ten minste 2 of 3 manne wat enige dag daar kan insleutel.
And it looks like Coach Sean Erasmus have decided to ring the changes, giving those French players nice opportunity to run out of Rugby A in their first team jerseys and representing their school. So valuable experience and game time that will be picked up by them. Bosch will have to regroup.
Ja, die telling dan nou 54 punte teenoor 0 vir Paarl Boysay. Daar is so 23 minute se speeltyd wat oorbly. En Rondebosch sal nou hulle hande op die bal wil kry en kyk of hulle die telbord kan open.
And that is just silly. That is just absolutely silly. We might lose another player here for a couple of minutes. Again, Rondebosch playing against themselves here for big parts of this match. You don't touch a guy when he's in the air. A very, very basic mistake. And Strauss here, Johan Strauss, I can tell you now, he hasn't got a bad bone in his body. He plays the game hard. He's a real physical specimen. But yeah, no ill intent there. Just got the timing wrong, I suppose.
Ja, dis jammer, Rondebosch wat reeds hulle rug teen die muur het en dan nou hulle tweede 10 minute gaan speel met slegs 14 man op die veld. Dit maak dit besonder moeilik. Colin van der Merwe wat gaan kyk of hy sy springers kan vind. Gooi diep agter Cornel Kotse, JG de Brein. Goed verdedig daar deur Rondebosch. Pretorius, Abner van Renen. Dis nou plaasvervanger op die veld.
Fantastic contest at the breakdown by Mchlali. He's been real instrumental in this last 10 or so minutes. Big hit, 5 meters from the try line, and now a great steal. So he has a real impact on the game. I would like to see just a couple more of those impacts.
Davis wat die berugte boom gaan opsoek. Hy lyk tog my 'n bietjie gesnoei. Dis daai liggroen boom wat julle nie hoor kan sien. Hy groei oor die kantlyn as hy mooi welig groei. En dan maak dit natuurlik baie moeilik om die kantlyn daar op te soek. But I think if you hit the tree, it's out.
You'll be surprised how many touch judges are confused on that side of the field by that exact thing. Boys are just applying the pressure. Bosch not having it all their own on their ball, having to fight for every inch that comes out. Falkner with the first big bus run, showing his power. Now there's opportunity. Ball is too slow. Rondebosch making their own ball slow. Sabi, Ashmuddin Sab, coming in hard. Falkner again. Barnard, same side. Ollie the Fawn manages to secure the ball. Subby, Davis. Christensen being met by some resolute defense. Boys out to, but were judged offside. Davis is going to tap and go. He's got Barnard in support. Some nice width outside, but again a long Burvur pass out wide. Yeah, that's been a, how can I say, that's been the story of the morning so far. Just long passes and then handling errors and giving boys out the ball. Disappointing.
Yeah,
they were looking good. They were looking very
that
good.
passage of play, you can see that they can play. I mean, if they play like that, they did put Boise under pressure. It looks like another change. It looks like Horn is coming off, as well as Milan. The right thing to do, give the guys a break. And give some of these second team players an opportunity.
Yeah, those boys will be playing a lot of rugby over the next couple of weeks. They've already played a lot of rugby. Also competing in the trials for places in the Western Province Schools team. So yeah, they'll be nice to have a bit of a break. Job done.
Jeugd Brein. Een van die plaasvervangers, maar dat is Evan Roos. Evan Roos aan die oorkant van die veld. Hy gaan self. En hy sprang op. Evan Roos gaan al die pad. Daar val hy oor.
Soos 'n waffer se vleuel hardloop langs die regterkant se kantlyn af. En vir spot maklik gooi hy die manne af en gaan druk 'n pragtige 3.
Roos wat natuurlik sien dat Horn die veld verlaat het en hy skuif net in daai sleutelrol in om dan self te gaan afrond. Roos wat 'n pragtige loopie van die middellyn af. Rondebosch wat hom nie goed raakvat nie. Hy spring op en hy voeg nog 5 punte by. Telling wat opskuif na 59 punte teenoor 0 met Van der Renen se skop wat nog moet gebeur.
Yeah, a match against boys are always difficult when it's 15 on 15. But when you're 14 on 15, it becomes just that hurdle too far. And Rondebosch putting pay to their discipline and to their inability to hold on to possession.
Ja, en oupa Koos daar in Nederland.
Abner striking another beautiful kick.
As oupa Koos nou nog nie vir hom ietsie geskink het, is dit nou die regte tyd. Nadat sy skoon sien daai pragtige loopie en 3 gedruk het. So min of meer 15 minute se speeltyd wat oorbly en Rondebosch wat baie graag die telbord wil open.
Yeah, I must say it's been a feature of the game. All the kickoffs, there was no real pressure on any of those kickoffs, giving boys the perfect platform to launch from. Zakasali and Falconer applying some pressure on the fence. Nice opportunity. En wat so lekker wees nou is Rondebosch 'n paar fases by mekaar kan sit en net bietjie op die tellbord kom en iets vir die skare gee, iets vir die seuns wat op die kantlyn sit en juig. Maar weer eens is maar frustrasie wat oorloop hierso.
Ja, nie nice om te sien nie. Ja, wat lekker is om te sien is dat die Rondebosch ondersteuners, die skoolseuns hou nie op om hulle span te ondersteun nie. Die geeskomitee doen hulle ding daar. Maar dit is lekker om te sien. Dit is deel van skole rugby. Dit is wat dit spesiaal maak. Nie maak nie saak wat die telbord sê nie. Dit bly jou span, bly jou skool en ons ondersteun hulle. Sterk scrum daardeur boys, hey.
Falconer busting it up, but sucking in 3 guys. Cal Smith with a carry off 9. Makes that extra meter. Really good run by Cal Smith. Robbie Davis. Johnny Murray on the field now. Boys are really abrasive the breakdown and counter-rucking Rondebosch with some real venom. Yeah, it's been a struggle for Rondebosch to get quick ball. And when they did have quick ball, they sort of managed to slow down themselves.
Yeah.
And the holy grail of rugby, in my opinion, is quick ball.
I like them of Kotze, alright is daar. Yeah. What do you think Rondebosch will do here?
Well, this year they're under pressure in the scrum. The line-out has not been functioning as it should be. Normally the line-out is very good, but you know, under pressure against Boisai, we're struggling a bit. Maybe they want to clear the 0 and put 3 points on the board, but not.
I don't think it's part of the Rondebosch makeup. I think they'll go for the try.
Hopefully they've got some extravagant penalty move worked out.
They're going to do a quick tap.
There we go. Let the boys play.
I like it.
Oh, Subby with a fake and go. He gets met by some boys over the fence again. Wide ball out. Falconer again steps on the outside. Great tussle between him and Insland. Sali. Seth Grosjean again strong in midfield. Boys are just standing off the ruck. Subby showing some real toe. Finding a little hole. Strassi. Picks and goes. Great clean by Sakir Sali. Mchlali. Seymour. And again, a good passage of the play, being halted by a slight flat pass.
Slight flat. Yeah, I also think don't you think their backline is too flat on attack? It's like they're lateral. They're just passing the ball standing still.
Yeah, Henny, for me it starts at the contact, at the collision point on that varnish line. We're not winning the contact battle. So our ball is slow. We're on the back foot, and that's weird. So they might have to take a bit of depth. But if you lose the gain line battle, you're always going to be struggling. And we're losing the battle. What boys are doing very well is they're standing off the breakdown. They're forming their defensive line, and they're applying massive pressure. But you know what you should be doing is maybe kicking in behind him, but then you're giving them the ball again. So it's a little bit of a catch-22 for the Bosch boys at the moment.
Ja, ons het gesien wat DJ Falconer, daai gevaarlike nommer 13 senter, jy kan sien wat hy kan doen. Hy het slaankrag, hy het alles, maar ek sien nie dat hy die bal op spoed kry nie. Hy kry die bal terwyl hy stil staan en dan is dit makliker om te verdedig.
Henny, but you said it in the first half, we need to be more direct. The Bosch boys need to be more direct, bring in Falconer like he's been doing in the last 5 or so minutes, getting that go forward and then playing from there. He's been really effective in this last couple of exchanges.
You also want somebody on his shoulder. He's on his own, missing the loosies there.
Yeah.
They must assist.
The loosies are so busy trying to maintain the breakdown.
Ja, boys hy wat goed doen om tot daar te kom met verdediging. Basies waar Rondebosch terugdryf.
Bosch enjoying some territorial advantage at the moment. Would be nice to see them get some points on that board. Nice attacking scrum, just outside the 22 of Boys Eye.
Die manne wat nou 'n bietjie van die water drink. Daar's so net bietjie meer as 10 minute speeltyd wat oorbly in hierdie kragmeting.
The Bosch scrum under immense pressure again. Boys are earning a penalty through their massive, powerful scrum.
Van Renen wat gaan kyk of hy die kantlyn kan opsoek.
Henny, wie speel Boyseye volgende Saterdag?
Paarl Roos by die huis, Brugstraat, wat altyd 'n groot is. Ek kan solank al die oud studente uitnooi van Paarl Boyseye en Paarl Roos om daai wedstryd in die Paarl by te woon. Die oud studente gaan mekaar ook 'n bietjie die stryd aansien op die golfbaan. Donderdag die 25ste daar in Devonville. En net kyk of ons die gees 'n bietjie kan opjaag vir daai groot kragmeting. Paarl Roos wat ook lyk of hulle 'n lekker span het vir jaar. Dit behoort 'n baie goeie wedstryd te wees. So ons vra vir die oud studente om in hulle massas op te daag by Brugstraat volgende naweek.
Dat gaan 'n lekker klippare wedstryd wees daai. Lekker. Dis lekker om vir Reino Rust en Wayne Jackson hier op die kantlyn te sien staan en gesels.
Ja.
Dis hoe rugby is. Smaak vriende.
Reino wat sy hare moes afskeer as gevolg van 'n weddenskap wat hy verloor het met die kinders. Hy gaan nie uitbrei oor wat die weddenskap was nie. Maar dis hoekom sy hare so kort geknip is.
Nee, Reino is goeie gees. Ja. Fantastiese man as ek kom by as 'n spanman in terme van kondisionering. Jakubana met 'n klein breekie. Hy sien die gaping, Strasie wat weer optel. Baie explosief in die kontak. Johnny Murray with a nice strong clean. Barnard. Robbie Davis looking for the inside ball. Zach Solly with a great run. I thought he had it. He left it behind.
Roos wat in die aksie is.
Go, John, go!
Playing the ball on the deck. Sabi Asmerdin. Sure, Zach Sali with a great line. Left the ball behind.
He's a fantastic player. Clint, you say he's normally a loose forward.
Normally a loose forward. He's helping out at centre, very much in the same vein as Zane David, who played for us 2 years ago. SA Schools flanker, but very equipped to play in the midfield.
Cullen van der Merwe wat sy springers gaan opsoek. Kotse. Sterk vorentoe gedryf. Jegie de Bruin wat daar op die boude klap om die manne 'n bietjie dringendheid aan te wakker. Cullen van der Merwe wat wegbreek.
Held up strongly by Cal Smith again. Rondebosch with... There we go, they killed the ball beautifully.
Well done. Ek moet sê, een van die sterkpunte vir my van Rondebosch vandag was hulle verdedigende lyn staan werk. Fantasties die bal afgeneem by Boyseye en ook die bal vir hulle lelik gemaak.
Yeah, I've got to give credit to the Bosch boys in the close exchanges on their try line defense. They've been really really strong. So yeah, they're working hard, they're fighting hard, but just at crucial times letting themselves down by throwing loose ball or getting the ball turned over. And against a side like Boyseye, with so many dangerous runners around, you're always going to have it difficult. Another strong scrum.
Vaskop, Jegie de Bruin wat self oorval.
That's exactly what I've been saying, Annie, is like such good defense, such good work, and then you give away an easy try like that. Almost too easy.
Soos wat Rondebosch Boyseye se lyn staan bal steel Boyseye dan een terug in die scrum. That's something you don't see often these days again. Especially in the scrums, because of the schoolboy rule where I think you can only advance for 1.5 meters, is it, Clint?
Yeah, only 1.5 meter, but there was such a quick punch. That ball shot out at Boyseye's side. I don't even think they moved the meter, but real powerful scrumming from Joshua Dupria and MJ Strauss. Not much the Bosch boys can do about that at the moment.
Varenen.
Yeah, that's touch and go in my opinion.
That was another flat one, I think.
But let's give it to Abner for his confidence. He's been kicking extremely well, striking the ball beautifully.
Yeah, much better than last week. Yeah, about 5 minutes left in this match.
Rondebosch needs to salvage something in the last 5 minutes. The game's out of the question, but some pride, something that they can take into the week and say, Licia, this is a real positive. They need to show some fight. Even if they say, Licia, let's finish the strongest of the two sides.
Yeah, get a try. I think they must get a try.
They kick it to the most powerful, most dangerous runner on the field, Ivan Rus again, who carries hard. Now it's getting nice and fancy. Sali shooting out. Abner with the break himself.
Van Reenen in die middelveld. Hy het ondersteuning, maar Van Reenen gaan self. Van Reenen. Hy speel binne toe. Oorgeval is dit die einste Kotse. Cornel Kotse. Dink is sy derde ene van die dag. Cornel Kotse, sy pa van Seil, sal baie trots wees. Ek het nog nie van Seil langs die veld gesien nie. So van Seil as jy kyk, baie geluk ou maat. Baie goeie derde 3 dae van jou seun.
Frick de Pre wasn't a tall guy either, but he was an exceptional lock. Reminds me a little bit of Cornel Kotze. I mean, keeping up with play and scoring the try, a well-deserved try. So well done to the young man. But Abner showing some real pace in the midfield. He's quicker than one thinks.
He is off the mark. As I say, he added a much-needed spark to the Paarl boys' backline. And as soon as he stepped into that fly-off position, we saw that all of a sudden our centers look dangerous. Takir can come in from the back. A great player, Abner van Reenen. That one is missed. Telling 73-0. Ja, ek dink hier is 'n weerspieëling van die wedstryd nie. Ek sal graag meer wou sien van Rondebosch en ek dink hulle het 'n paar geleenthede gehad. Doen so goed in die lynstaande. Doen so goed met 'n klomp van die fasette en dan gaan alles net verlore.
Yeah, Henny, no, I agree. Licia, it is actually a true reflection of the game because Rondebosch they've been doing some really good things with some really poor things in between. And against the boys' eye side, that's so dangerous. You can't afford to give them any ball. And Bosch has been guilty of doing that. And give credit to boys' eye. You know, you still need to score 70 points. So they've been playing beautifully. But like any good side, they will sit and they'll eat out and dine out on your mistakes. And Rondebosch today have been error-ridden. Robbie Davis with a small little hole. We're in the 22 again. Workhorse, Braden Trudeau doesn't stop. Seth Christensen with a strong carry next to the ruck. Some patience needed. Robbie Davis. John Murray with a hard run again. As I said it, don't be surprised if Boys Eye scores from here. Opting for the kick. Karel Kotze leading the defensive line. He's everywhere. Ollie the Fawn. Showing some really elusive skills. Here's an opportunity. Seth Christensen. He is strong.
Go!
On his way to the poles.
Go! Yeah.
And this gets the biggest cheer of the day.
Well done.
Even the Boys Eye people applauding, which is great for rugby, schoolboy rugby. The Rondebosch carrying on like they've won the game.
Who's that? Seth Christian, is it?
Seth Christensen with a strong carry. Henny, ek dink Rondebosch wou iets uit die wedstryd gekry het. Dis miskien wat hy wou gekry het. So well gedaan. Well done to the Bosch boys for not giving up, really going hard at it and showing some nice ruggers there at the end.
Oh, well done. Well done, Seth. Great try. And it was this winger, the number 14.
Ollie the Fawn.
Yeah, what a player.
He just got out of the water polo pool 2 or 3 weeks ago. And now he finds himself on Rugby A, making a beautiful break down the right-hand side. Nowhere in his wildest dreams would he thought he would play for Rondebosch first team this year, but here he is, doing it.
Yeah, and what a man of the moment. I'm so glad for the big fella who scored under the post. 10 meters run. Yeah, he can sleep well tonight.
En nie daai 7 punte
Like
is min, maar is in.
Nee, dit lyk dis beter as hy 0.
Okay, but now boys are hitting back straight away.
Die tyd wat basies verstreke is.
Rondebosch needs to play. Strong finish. Robbie going in behind the back. Falconer with a nice... He's going to go for the offload. It's in his DNA. Ollie the Fawn again. Elusive. Boys are not rolling away. Hold on to the ball, Mr. Davis. Numbers at the breakdown lacking. Another opportunity. Hugo Munar. Long ball out. Braden in the midfield. Then Swim with the slot pass. Cal Smith in the wider channels. Nice carry. Munar again. Zaki. Greg Robertson on the field now in place of Jacob Barnard at number 9. Sabi carrying hard.
Oh, well done. Same Kotze. Aanslaan. Dit mag dalk net die wedstryd wees. Ja, dis die einde van die wedstryd. Clint, yeah, let's see if we can find some positives from the Rondebosch side. Who impressed you in the Rondebosch team?
Well, from a Rondebosch point of view, the big plus for me was that the guys finished strongly, because right through the match they showed glimpses of really good play, and then they made mistakes. Those 2 yellow cards didn't help either, but they showed that they are willing to play. Guys like DJ Falconer showed that he could punch hard. Zaka Sali was working incredibly hard. And all round, I thought in the forward pack, Seth Christensen was really aggressive, carried nicely. So yeah, there were just some good moments here and there, but not enough.
Yeah, I think Rondebosch can take a lot away from their line-out play. I think especially the defensive line-out play, they're doing something right there. But if they can just maybe build from that. I think the backs, they're dangerous at the back. Davies, Falconer, they've got a lot of Sali, they've got a lot of power at the back. But I think the forwards should put their hands up and maybe take control up front. And from the Paarl boys side, Clint?
Well, number 1 to 22. They were all exceptional, really. But the platform was laid by the dangerous runners like Franco Horn. Evan Ruiz was phenomenal. Vian Fourie. I mean, Rondebosch started to get some quick ball in the second half. I think it was as soon as he left the field. But he's a real danger man there at the breakdown. Then Taki, I mean, every now and then he touched the ball, and every single time it was magic. Either scoring or either putting somebody away. Just shows his pure class. So yeah, now 1 to 22, there's that boys' eye side is just a very dangerous team.
Yeah,
sorry. I've got to mention Carlo Kotze.
Cornel.
Cornel Kotze, yeah. He was outstanding. You could see he's an absolute workhorse with a massive work rate. And so well done for the 3 tries that he scored. Well deserved.
Ja, Paarl boys hebben natuurlijk nou 47 wedstryde onoorwonne gaan. En volgende naweek 'n groter daar in die Paarl teen Paul Roos Gymnasium. Ja, maar nog steeds 'n pragtige dag, lekker dag vir al die ondersteuners. Baie dankie vir almal wat ingeskakel het. Clint, always a pleasure to come and visit you at Rondebosch, and I'm looking forward to inviting you back to Brush Street next year.
Annie, thank you very much. As always, also a pleasure sitting with you. True rugby man, great voice next to me, and thank you for your love and your energy for the game and for your school. I can see you're a passionate old boy. And then to the rest of Rondebosch, guys, this year the score is what it is, but the rugby was really good. Rondebosch still a proud school, and we would like to bounce back next week against Stellenberg, which is going to be a tough assignment for the Bosch boys. Stellenberg really picking up their raggers. We're playing away from home, which is going to be tough.
Ons wag net vir die skole om die skoollied te sing, as ons hoor daar Paarl Boys wat die skoollied sing. aan die almal wat ingeskakel het van ver af, baie dankie vir ondersteuners, baie dankie vir al die borge van beide spanne. Sonder julle maak dit dinge ook baie moeilik. En dan wil ek baie graag vir Skoolsport Live weer eens baie dankie sê vir hierdie pragtige produk wat hulle bring en wat dit vir ons ou studente in die verte moontlik maak om dan hulle alma mater te ondersteun. Baie dankie aan Skoolsport Live. Dis dan eers al van my, Clint. Once again, thank you very much. Until next time, goodbye.
Until next time, thank you.
Wil jij eens spelen komen?